Hello and welcome to another video from Midas Touch Toys, Games and Collectibles. And today we are looking at the 2007 release by Hasbro from their Star Wars 30th anniversary series of action figure packs. And this particular one we're looking at today is called Star Wars Battlefront II, and it's the Clone Pack. And it features the Clone Warriors who appeared in the television series The Clone Wars. Now, The Clone Wars was set between the movies The Attack of the Clones, Episode 2 Attack of the Clones, and Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith. There was 133 episodes made over the course of 7 seasons. They aired between October 2008 through to March 2013. And they ran, each episode was quite short, they're about 25 to 26 minutes long. Okay, this is the set in front of us. And you can see at the front of the box it says Star Wars warning, choking has a small past, not for children under 3 years. It's got Star Wars Battlefront II, the Clone Pack. And it's got ages 4 and up, and it's item number 87466 from assortment number 87561. And it says Star Wars Battlefront 2, and it says 30 years because it's the 30th anniversary set, and it's 77-07. Obviously 77 was when the first movie was released. Okay, that's the front of the box. If I just top the box forward, you can see again at the top it's got Star Wars and Star Wars Battlefront 2 Clone Pack, and you've got the 30th anniversary marking on the side there as well. Okay, let's turn the box around and see what we got printed on the back. Okay, so I've turned the box around, and this is what we've got on the pack. On the back, I should say, it says Star Wars Battlefront 2 Clone Pack. So the rise of the Empire. Star Wars Battlefront 2 gathers together a galaxy of heroes, villains, droids, and vehicles for plenty of intense combat and epic battles. From the Clone Wars to the Galactic Civil Wars, Star Wars Battlefront 2 gives you command of the action. And it says, storm into battle with a squadron of clone troopers, each highly trained in special combat functions and genetically engineered for superior strength, stamina, and skill. And it says Star Wars Battlefront, visit StarWarsHasbro.com. And on the bottom right hand corner it says, also look out for Star Wars Battlefront 2 Droid Pack. Okay, so let's just tilt this up slightly. Now I want to read off all of the let's just drop that slightly down so we don't get the glare. So first of all, we've got the Clone Engineer on the left hand side, this one here. It says Clone Engineers support the combat forces by repairing weapons and equipment and using their technical expertise for defense or assault. You've got the Jet Trooper. Jet Troopers engage in fast strike maneuvers using their jet backpacks to ambush enemy forces and perform rapid air attacks. Clone Troopers. These genetically engineered soldiers are designed to fight the enemy with unrelenting and unwavering intensity until their mission is complete. Galactic Marine. Galactic Marines are frontline forces that are sent into battle to take an enemy forces that are especially powerful and difficult to conquer. Clone Sharpshooter. Clone Sharpshooters are highly trained marksmen whose primary purpose in battle is to target enemy forces with devastating long-range fire. And the Heavy Trooper. These frontline troopers receive special training to take out enemy vehicles using powerful rocket launchers and other heavy weapons. And there you've got the Hasbro logo, StarWars.com. It says some poses may require additional support. Product and colours may vary. 2007 Lucasfilm. All copyright information, Hasbro and so on. Made in China. Not suitable for children under 3 years old because of small parts, choking hazard. Okay, so that's the back of the box. What we're going to do now is we're going to turn the box around. I'm going to have a look to see if I can remove the inner packaging from the box. I don't think I'm going to be able to take the figures out of the pack, but let's see what we can do. Okay, so I've removed the inner packaging from the box, but I can't take the figures off, unfortunately, because they are strapped in, each one into their packs. And they've got these ties around them that keep them in place so they don't move. But I wouldn't want to take them off anyway. I mean, they look absolutely awesome on this display plinth. And you can see at the back behind them, if we zoom in a little bit, you can see that it's all part of one of the ships. So they're standing on one of the ships from the Clone Wars, probably an Imperial Star Destroyer or something. Sorry, a Rebel Star Destroyer or something. I would have thought. But they do look absolutely awesome on that display, and they just look amazing. So let's go over which ones we've got here. So this one with the big gun, he is the Heavy Trooper with a massive gun to take out the vehicles, the heavy vehicles. You've got the Galactic Marine. Again, he's got that big heavy machine gun. You've got the Clone Trooper here with his big weapon. This one is the Jet Trooper with his smaller weapon and his jet. No, sorry, this one's a Jet Trooper because he's got his jetpack on the back. This one's a Clone Trooper. This one here is the Clone Sharpshooter, and the one at the other end then is a Clone Engineer. So that's your troopers. Let's zoom in and have a good look at the detailing on them, because they are all individually marked with their proper colours. They come complete with their weapons, and again, they're all highly detailed with multiple points of articulation, and they are incredible. They are all of the usual sizes, which we'll measure one in a moment, but let's just have a zoom round. So there we are. That's the Clone Sharpshooter. This one here is the Clone Trooper. This one here with the big gun is the Heavy Trooper, and this one here with the burgundy colour helmet, he is the Galactic Marine. And this one here with a jetpack on is obviously the Jet Trooper, and then the one at the far end is the Clone Engineer. I say they all are incredibly detailed. They all come with their accessories and weapons, and they really do look absolutely awesome, all lined up in this battle pack. They really do look the part. I mean, these 30th anniversary figures by Hasbro were just absolutely excellent. In these packs, the backdrops were amazing. They were just absolutely fantastic. Let's just get some sizes. So I'm just going to pop the ruler at the bottom of the box and say they measure around about 10 centimeters tall, which is your 4 inches. Width wise, well, depending on how you have their arms, but you're looking around about 5 centimeters wide, and they're all about 2 centimeters deep. The one with the jetpack on is obviously deeper. But what a fantastic array of action figures. I say for me, I would just keep this in this display, because the display looks absolutely incredible, with the background of the, well, I presume it's a ship, maybe it's a star base or something, but it just looks absolutely awesome on this display. I just think these figures were just some of the best, apart from the Black Series, which are obviously amazing. But prior to those, the 30th anniversary figures were amongst the best that were produced. Well, having said that, I do say that about a lot of figures, because I do think they've done exceptional work on a lot of them. Articulation on these, all good. Again, you can see the bend ability, and how they've moved them and set them up in these positions. So the articulation is absolutely phenomenal also. Okay, so how well did these do back in 2007? Well, these were released prior to the television series being aired. Although they were produced in 2007, I don't actually think they came out until 2008. The whole hype of the Clone Wars TV series was being advertised, and obviously all these figures were in the shops waiting to be purchased. But I think the individual figures done a lot better than the battle packs, or any of the packs in actual fact, and very simply because the cost involved. So these ones were an awful lot more money than buying individual figures. So I think these sets really were geared more for collectors rather than adults buying them for their children, or for, you know, youngsters going out and spending their pocket money on the figures, because these ones were way out of their budget. So overall, the quantities were fairly low on all of these these action figure packs, which is unfortunate because I think they're just so awesome. But, you know, unfortunately that's the way it is. Now, let's move forward 17 years, I should say, to 2024. Do these battle packs come up very often nowadays? The answer to that really is no. You don't see them very often on the platforms. You do get the occasional ones pop up from time to time, and they tend to be the popular ones that they produce more. When I say popular, the ones that they produce more quantities for, rather than the ones that had the lesser quantities. Like this particular set was a lesser quantity one, because it was just for the Clone Wars. Other packs that were relating to the movies had higher quantities. So no, these particular ones don't. They do occasionally pop up. Don't get me wrong. When they pop up, they if they're like this in mint unopened condition, they usually sell extremely quickly, and usually for, you know, quite high money. But unfortunately, that's supply and demand. That's the way it is. So they don't come up very often. When they do, they go very quickly. However, yes, you know it, we at Midas Touch have managed to find a few of these sets. In fact, we've got quite a collection of the 30th anniversary action figure sets, and all of those are available to purchase on the Midas Touch website, which you can get to very simply by clicking the link below. It will take you straight to the website, where you'll be able to find this and many other vintage Star Wars items, and many other vintage toys, games and collectibles come to that. There's over 10,000 products currently available on the website for you to view and purchase at your leisure. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because we're uploading videos for every new item that goes into the website. There will be something for everybody, and I am absolutely positive that this is something that you won't want to miss, because we literally have thousands and thousands of new products which we're shooting videos for and uploading on a daily basis. So if there's something in particular you are looking for, something old that you've never been able to find, something quirky you might want to buy for a friend, or perhaps just something from your childhood that you'd like to own again to help you recuperate those long lost childhood memories. Well, stay tuned, keep watching, because you never know, the next item we upload could be that item you've been looking for. Okay, that is it for me on this particular item. I do hope you've enjoyed reviewing this wonderful, wonderful action figure set with me. Thank you for watching, and we will see you again next video. So bye for now.